it's hard to tell the difference between the kind of monarchists that believe in their heart that a system of government with a king is like the right way for humans to be handled, the right leadership model, the kind of daddy issues monarchists, from the monarchists who are actually fine with the idea of people having rightful say, but that who know in their heart it's going to cost them a lot of money. On April 19th, 250 years ago today, the Battle of Concord and the Battle of Lexington started off the Revolutionary War. And when Paul Revere went for his ride with Samuel Prescott and William Dawes the night before, he was warning people that the British were coming. He did not knock on every door. He avoided certain doors, and he specifically avoided the property of Isaac Royal because Isaac Royal was a known loyalist, right? 20% of people, when the Revolutionary War started, were loyal to the king, right? They did not believe in the Revolutionary War. They thought that we should just hang tight and keep having a king, and there was no need for like democracy or systems of checks and balances or any of that. But many of them, like Isaac Royal, probably were that way because it financially was going to hurt them, right? Some of them were daddy issues monarchists that actually felt better about having a king, but that's here nor there. Isaac Royal was not even at his property the night that Paul Revere rode by and avoided knocking on his door. He had left 3 days earlier, 16th, he had left for Boston, and he was in Boston and had seen the regulars, the British troops, gathering up. And he had decided that whatever was happening in Concord and Lexington was not something that he wanted to be a part of. He had been pretty public that he both supported the king, and it was known in his letters and writings that he was annoyed with the king. He was annoyed by the taxation happening, and he sympathized with the Patriots, but he was a chicken, right? And he knew that it was going to financially hurt him to break from the British rule. So he ends up going, he's in Boston. He realizes that the Revolutionary War is about to break out. He goes to Nova Scotia. He lives in Nova Scotia for a year, and then he goes back to England, where he eventually dies of smallpox. And his house, the one Paul Revere avoided initially, is confiscated by the Patriots and used as like a headquarters. And actually, there's like rumors that British soldiers were interrogated there during the Revolutionary War. So, his gut hunch that this was not going to work out well financially for him did in fact come true. 250 years ago today, he was sitting in Boston quite nervous, and the Revolutionary War was starting in Concord and Lexington.